Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michael Mastro, and today we're going to look at the very interesting chart for Drake, singer, songwriter, actor. If you look to the eastern horizon when he was born, you would see the constellation associated with Leo rising at 6 degrees. 6 degrees becomes the most effective point of every house. Any planet within 5 degrees, like Mercury, Sun, have a lot of impact in the chart. So if you see wherever the Multicona signs fall, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 11, that's what Drake is working on in this lifetime. You see the first sign of Aries, ruled by Mars in the ninth house. So working on good fortune, religious exploration. Then we have the fourth sign of Cancer, ruled by Moon in the 12th house of liberation. So, and also giving the ability to take on different roles in terms of acting and performing. Then you have the fifth sign of Leo in the first house, connecting him with his life purpose. The sixth sign of Virgo in ruled by Mercury in the second house of wealth and fame and stability in relationships. You have the seventh sign of Libra, ruled by Venus in the third house, giving success in performing arts. And the ninth sign of Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter in the fifth house of entertainment. And the 11th sign of Aquarius, ruled by Saturn in the house of partnerships. So let's look and see how these planets are operating, and then we'll see when they're operating and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So we have a weak, debilitated Sun at 6 degrees, close to the most effective point, has a lot of impact, connects his life purpose through performing arts, but not so much support from his father. His parents were divorced. Then we have functional malefic Moon. Any Multicona sign that falls in the 6th, 8th, and 12th, and here we have the 12th house having Cancer ruled by Moon, becoming functional malefic, which means it can cause harm through conjunction or aspect in the transit chart. But Moon gives him this ability to take on public roles and have income through that. He's a rapper and an actor. Then we have a weak, poorly placed Mars at 15 degrees, giving good fortune through courage, passion, and through also being able to express inner conflict through rapping and writing songs. We have a weak infant Mercury at 1 degrees, giving wealth through rapping, but instability. He had a lot of relationships. Jupiter's at 19 degrees, gives ability to entertain through partnerships in writing songs and tours, connections to his agent, etc. Then we have Venus at 25 degrees, and Venus is sitting in its own house, giving a lot of, this is probably the biggest one for success. Jupiter also, connections. But Venus giving this ability to perform, to create successfully through relationships. Then we have Saturn at 13 degrees. It's sitting in the house of happiness, and so it's ruling the house of partnerships. So he has partnerships in helping other people through things like his song God's Plan. And then we have functional malefic Rahu and Ketu, giving always trying to balance something, in this case the spiritual success with material success. If you look at the timing of events, his first big hit was Thank Me Later in 2010. And that's all his success came through major Saturn period and subdasha a period of Mercury, giving success and fame. 2013, I got a Grammy for Take Care, amongst other things. Also Saturn, Venus period, Venus performing arts and success. And then in 2015, his iTunes mixtape success during a Sun period, bringing focus on his purpose. And then we have in 2017, he had a son during a moon period, moon sitting in the house of income. God's Plan came out in 2018 during a Rahu period, explaining his life changes and how, connection with the divine has helped him. And then in 2022, August 1st, he had to cancel his tour because he got COVID. And if we look at the circular chart on the left, the inner circle is where the planets were when he was born, and the outer circle is where the planets are when he got COVID. You see Mars, Rahu afflicting Mars in Mars' own house, causing infection and inflammation. What could be done to strengthen the chart? Well, he's already doing a lot of charity work, which transforms Rahu, Ketu, and Moon. And then the other planets could be strengthened through wearing gemstones, or my favorite remedy, a kavash, which is a silver locket that contains the Devata yantras for Sun, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, as well as Mars. And so you can see this on our website, vastucreations.com. You can also sign up for a reading, astrology reading, or to learn transformational Vedic astrology. As you can see, it's quite accurate. Thank you for listening.